I'm here to tell you about a book that I really enjoy, and it's called Mr. Mercedes. And what got me into this book is I was at Costco and I was just wandering, and I found this book, and I noticed it had an umbrella on it and blood raining, and it's called Mr. Mercedes. I'm like, this this doesn't look really good. It looked kind of like I don't know, some old Dean Koontz book. Dean Koontz had his book Mr. Murder, but anyway, this one's called Mr. Mercedes, and I picked it up, and I thought I'd like it, and I gave it a try, and it was pretty explosive. It's a dark crime novel that has Detective Hodges in it. Detective Hodges is the main character, and it's going to be made into a television show soon, starring Brandon Gleeson, and with the executive producer David E. Kelly, who did Ally McBeal, and has who else? Jack Bender, I believe, is the director. So that should come out in a year or two. And anyway, it's hard to describe, like, I don't know what kind of books you like. I mean, usually when people tell me they like Stephen King, I'm like, oh yeah, I like Stephen King too, and they say some old book title, or he has a lot of good stuff, like Misery is a good Stephen King book, and trying to think of others that I've read. Not a whole lot. The Stand is a good Stephen King book. And I guess he's always been a good writer, because I really like Mr. Mercedes. This only came out around 2011. And then the book is fictional, takes place in some fictional Midwestern city. Well, I've never been to the Midwest, so I'm from LA, and over here in the San Fernando Valley, I mean, there's not a whole lot to do, and so like, hey, I'll take it. It's a trip to the Midwest, a fictional Midwest, and anyway, it's about a killer who drives over people with his car, and there's also a theme of this killer who tries to make people kill themselves. So it's pretty dark material, and if you don't like gore, violence, or women and children in danger, then you should not read this book. But if you do like, if you like dark humor and detective noir, but in a modern 2009 setting, in a Midwestern town where the closest baseball team is the Cleveland Indians, but again, it's a fictional world. It's like probably a hybrid of a couple Midwestern states put together. I don't know. You should check it out. I mean, if all that sounds interesting to you, I would look into this book. And now I'm going to continue with the next book in the series, which is called the Hodges Trilogy, and that is Finders Keepers. Okay, thank you for your time. Good night.